Can you start off by telling us a little bit about the show?
Yeah, Marchlands is a drama which is all set in one house called Marchlands in Yorkshire. And it's set over 3 periods of time. So there's 3 stories that are going on simultaneously. The periods in the 1960s, 1980s, and the present day. And all stories are linked by, I suppose the only way to put it is the hauntings of a little girl who is the daughter and grandchild of the family from the 1960s, and she dies at that period. And it's about discovering what happened to her through the other time periods, and also how that affects each family and their lives in the 60s, 80s, and the present day. And I'm involved in the present day story.
Can you tell us a little bit about your character?
Yeah, I play Nisha Parekh, who is, she's a lawyer working in Leeds, and she lives with her partner, Mark, and she's pregnant. So she's in the kind of nesting mode. They've moved to Marchlands, which is at that point a fairly run-down house, and she's looking forward to starting this new family life, doing up the house, becoming a mother, and enjoying the beginnings of this new family. But things don't go as sort of rosily as she thinks they will. Not only is she discovering, I don't know how to put it, sort of odd behaviour with her partner, she's also feeling like there's a presence in the house, which is, I think at first she finds it quite intriguing and almost enchanting, but it soon becomes fairly scary for her.
Do you think the show itself is scary?
I think there's an element of scariness to it, but I think it's not like a horror film. It's not trying to sort of be a Friday the 13th or Halloween kind of thing. It's more about the emotional state of mind of these people. And, sure, this little girl is a ghost, but she's a little girl who died, and that's terribly sad. What could be sadder than that? So I think, in amongst the spookiness, it's definitely driven by the emotional fallout of that horrible situation of losing a child.
How do you think Nisha changes throughout the series?
Well, I think she's probably a bit of a control freak to start with. She's a sort of slightly high-flying career girl, and she's got the beginning of this family life planned, and she thinks that it's all going to go as she would like it to go. And of course it doesn't. And I think what she learns about herself is that she needs to not have such high expectations of Mark and their relationship and of herself. I think the development of her character is to let go a little bit and see things through slightly more sympathetic eyes and allow other people's lives to impact on her.